University Police Department Campus Emergency Manager. I've been on campus for 21 years of January, and someone was asking me the other day what has changed about the campus, and I just remember starting on the campus a few weeks after I started, and there were literally three buildings. It was Craven, Academic Hall, and Science One, and you sort of knew everyone. You knew all the professors, you knew a lot of the students, you knew all the staff.
I've been here 25 years. I arrived on Halloween. My favorite memory was when I arrived in the office and I saw people dressed up in Halloween costumes, and I saw the director of then Admissions and Records, and she was wearing a Hawaiian outfit, and she had 2 coconuts for a bra. And I asked myself, what kind of place did I get myself into?
And I've been at Cal State San Marcos since 1991. So many years have gone by. Oh my goodness, my favorite memory was the fall of 1995 when our campus welcomed its very first year class.
I've been here for 25 years. My favorite memory of the campus, well, there's so many. I've been so fortunate to have seen so many firsts. But the one that I'd like to mention now is the opening of Mark Stein Hall. After being a business faculty member and then associate dean for so many years, to actually see that building open was almost like having my child. Not quite as good, but almost.
I'm the Director of Student Health and Counseling Services, and I have been here 20 years. Yay, 1996. So probably the best memory that I have of being on the campus is working for at least 17 of those 20 years to bring student health and counseling services back to campus.
I came to campus 25 years ago in 1991. And one of the things that's most striking about thinking back to those days is the contrast between what an impoverished physical environment we were in, because we were in rented space next to Jerome's furniture store. So a very minimal sort of physical capacity that was available to us, and yet a really strong development of a community sense among the faculty and staff.
I am an employee of Cal State San Marcos for 25 years, and one of my funniest memories is when working at CSU Jerome's, and we could see the building being built here on Craven Drive. So one day we decided to come to lunch and visit the campus and drive up while all the construction was going on, and we're driving in the car just bumping and going around. And so when we got up to the building, they said, "You guys got to get out of here, you don't have hard hats." So we had to turn around and go back to campus. So I thought that was one of our adventures, so that was pretty funny.
This is my 25th anniversary. I came here in 1991. My memories are of the day that I interviewed for my position here. And what I came away with, which were kind of scary notions, was first, I was going from a beautiful campus to this big pile of dirt that I was shown with one earth mover moving back and forth to level this hillside.
I've been here for 20 years, and my favorite memory of Cal State San Marcos is one of the first year or two that I worked here, a ringneck parakeet that was obviously a pet that had escaped came and landed on me here on campus, and then I got a reputation in student affairs as the bird whisperer.
I've been here for 20 years, and my favorite memory is when the Cesar Chavez statue came. What I remember is that we were really excited to get it up, and when it was put up, it was way out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, talk about La Frontera. It seemed like the buildings began just to nestle right around him, just in the way that it had always been planned. So once I started to see that, I thought, "Sí se puede, we can do it. Yes, we can. This is Cal State San Marcos."
I started here back in 1991. And there's no such campus here, so it's actually back in the Jerome's. So I'm one of a few who still has this Jerome experience.
I've been here for 20 years. This is my 21st year. And one of my first memories was my first class, which I was teaching in ACD, and I look out the window and there are fires coming over the hill. And having come from Vermont, this is not a phenomenon that occurs there. I said to my students, I think maybe we should leave. And then, of course, just a few years ago, the same thing happened.
I currently work in the Career Center. I started in 1989 working in student services with SDSU North County and was part of the transition team to transition into Cal State San Marcos.
So when I was looking for a job back in 1990, when I saw the ad for Cal State San Marcos, I was really intrigued at the idea of starting a new university. So it was just an amazing idea to me.
I've been here for 25 years. I think being able to see the transformation of the campus landscape and the buildings, but also the transformation in the lives of our students who chose this university. I think for that I'm very fortunate to have been here for 25 years.
I've been here 25 years and I can't believe I'm still here. It's been a fun road. There's been challenges, ups, downs, changes, and we have grown so big after 25 years, and I'm glad I got to experience it.